Oh, okay. Him. One more week. Yep, that's right, him. One more week. Hey, Vic. Hey, Shannon Mitchell. Are you arriving Friday or Saturday? Saturday. Looking forward to meeting you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you too. Yeah, good morning and that, Bacon and Jet. Thank you for joining us this evening. Always remember, I'm not one of them. That's right. You are him. You are not one of them. Him, will you finish last? Yeah, I don't know. Him, are you competing? You will not finish last at the Slav Olympics. Yeah, thanks for the confidence, Shannon. I hope I don't finish last. I'm not competing. You just can't have a conversation with Derek and Pete. Yeah, and me too, right? Because you said you were looking forward to meeting me, so I guess you're going to want to have a conversation with Viktube. Pete got himself involved. Bad choice. Our conversation will be more friendly. Yeah, between me and you. Yes, I think so. Yeah. I just wanted to stop by and see you later, Vic. All right, Shannon. Thanks for stopping by. There's the StreamYard link. Can you tell? Can you tell DR is shook? I can taste it. No. I don't think he's shook. Hey Vic, just stopped to say hello, Phyllis. Oh well, hello Phyllis. Yeah, thanks for saying hey. Should I get rid of him? No. Him can stay. Also, good morning. Yeah, good morning to you too, or good evening. Yeah, to you too, BYU fan. Scared BYU fan. Scared of what? He's trying to get rid of me. You must be scared. Nope. Well, are you scared, BYU fan? You are nothing, sir. Yeah, you tell him, BYU fan. that you aren't going to do shit. Yeah, tell him, BYU fan. Sure, yeah, we shouldn't be scared of him. I mean, he's just a forehead. I'll be there. Will you? Yeah, I'll be in Atlanta. Yeah, I don't think BYU fans going. Are you a BYU fan? Uh, no. Oh, you're charged up, huh? So I guess that's why you keep putting batteries. I'll take your battery. Okay. Yeah, I'll bet Sea Dog is taking all my viewers. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's take a look at Sea Dog stream. I suspect that he's taking all my viewers. Nope. Well, it looks like there's only 6 people watching Sea Dog show.
Yes, I'm not gonna finish last. I can't believe you put Mike Vick before me. Shame.
Mike Vick he's gonna do good in
yeah, and he's got Chess Hall in there too.
Yeah, but I can knock out 3 push-ups easily.
Mike Vick will beat you in 40.
Unless that wheelchair fucking goes 30, no way.
Yep. Looks like Shannon Mitchell left to go to Sea Dog stream.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna fucking all out.
Yep, and they're talking about me.
I'm gonna be like a damn cheetah, son.
Samuel Pate.
I don't even know you, bro.
Kevin, Jesse J.
I'm just talking. Only thing I know about you is that you're a trucker.
And Big Body.
But I'll bet you that I'll beat you in the 40 though. How about that?
Oh shit.
Yep. Let's see. So I guess him, BYU fan, and Bacon are still in there. So much big odds on if her will show up. I put 1K on no. No, I don't think so. I haven't seen a her on any of the in anyone's live streams. So yeah, so I would guess no. Brad Pitt, thank you for joining us this evening. You try that Nashville hot chicken place in Athens yet? No, I haven't yet. Yeah, I think I'm still waiting to get my vaccine before I do that. Yeah, I'll be sure to I'll be sure and do that, Brad. Watch how you speak about me. Okay. Hey, Mike Vick. Hey, what's up, Nick Navarro? Thank you for joining us on the stream this evening. You ever seen a grown man cry? Yeah. when yourself don't count. Hey, what's up, Terry? Thank you for joining us this evening. I got food cooking. Yep. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm hungry. But yeah, but I'm waiting until after my stream before I can eat. So. Yeah, what you cooking? DR will run. Yeah, he's gonna run. Yeah, in the 40-yard dash. Right, although Lou can't really run anymore. Yeah, since his car accident. So but so he can jog, but he doesn't really run. But I'm bigger than DR and more imposing. Yeah, I guess I'll have to take your word for it because I don't know what you look like. So. ACP Carter, thank you for joining us this evening. Mike Vick is the man. Thanks, Carter. Yeah, you're the man, too. Him, okay, so him is 6'3", 220. Looking forward to meeting you in ATL. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you too, Carter. Yep, it's just 1 week away. Jeff Brom says, "What's up, Vic? Tell the folks what's in store for Georgia next year." Oh, well, you know what's in store for next year. National championship. Yep, 15-0. Yep, this is the year. Hey, buddy. Hey, what's up, D Sports? Thank you for joining us on the stream this evening. Hey, what's up, Welky? Thanks for joining us on the stream this evening. I'm rooting for you to beat Chess. Yeah, I'm rooting for myself to beat Chess too. Yeah, might be about the only one that I can beat. Yeah, maybe I can beat. Yeah, I think I can beat BVD too. Can the Braves win the World Series? Here's what I want. Yeah, the Braves can win the World Series. I mean, they almost made the World Series last year. Yeah, they made it to the champion to the National League championship. So yeah, so I think that they're a strong contender. Oh, Atypical Gump says he's 5'8", 183. And then yep, D4 says I'll sabotage Chess. No thanks, D4. Yeah, I don't want any sabotage. I want this to be a clean competition. D4 says, tell Carter F the Braves, go Bo Sox. Yeah. Yeah, so you're a Red Sox fan, D4. Hello there, General Kenobi. Thank you for joining us on the stream this evening. Should that put steroids back in baseball? Have you seen D4 shorts? No, Carter. I have not. Should they put steroids back in baseball? No, I think that they shouldn't bring back steroids. No. Just a little bigger than that. Yeah, we don't need anyone to sabotage Chess. Yeah, Chess will sabotage himself. Yeah, so what Chess is like is what, about 350, right? I just wish I could feel D4 sports shorts. Okay, well that's a little weird. Chess might be sabotaging everyone. Yeah, he might. D4 is actually scared of me. There is footage. Okay, cool. Chess is closer to 6 bills than 550. No, I don't. No, I don't think. I don't think he weighs that much. Yeah, there's the StreamYard again. If anyone wants to come on the stream with me. How tall is Chess? I don't know. Bama Baker, D4 is going to test those shocks. You're going to trade your truck in when you get back. Yep. Megan, thank you for joining us on the stream this evening. Mike, I got money on riding you to win it all in the ATL. Well, thanks, Megan. I appreciate the confidence. You wish you could make it to ATL. Oh, look, Welky is joining the stream.
What's up, Vic?
What's up, Welky? You wish you could make it to ATL. Oh, look, Welky is joining the stream.
What's up, Vic?
Hey, what's up, Welky?
How was your day treating you, sir?
Good. Yeah. How about you?
Today's all right. I got home from work and got to work tomorrow. Not looking forward to it. You ready for the Slob Olympics?
Oh yeah.
I bet you are.
Yeah, really excited. Yep, it's just 1 week away.
Yeah, I wish I could go, but I can't. So, what event you think you'll do good in, Vic?
I think I'll do good in the 40-yard dash.
40-yard dash. Okay. How do you think you'll do in like the intelligence?
Yeah, the spelling. Yeah. I think I'll do. I think I'll do pretty good on the IQ test.
What about the spelling?
Yeah, the spelling bee. Well, yeah, I'm not really a very good speller, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors. Well, I guess that's kind of, anybody's game, right?
yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is. So what's your goal? What is your goal? What do you want to do?
My
What do you wanna
goal
finish?
is to not finish last.
Not finish last? I mean, that's always a positive deal. Always a positive deal. Who you think will finish last if you had to pick right now?
So I picked probably either BVD.
I don't know.
Either BVD or chess.
I don't know. I don't think BVD will finish last. I think BVD will surprise some people.
Yes,
BVD
yeah.
has an endless source of useless knowledge.
Although BVD doesn't seem to be very confident in himself.
I think BVD. I'm not saying BVD will win, but I think he'll do better than what some people are expecting. To be honest with you,
Okay.
I kind of feel like there was several people that they underrated there. I kind of feel like they underrated Altide. I think they underrated him a little bit. I think they also underrated Jesse J. But then there were some people that I felt like they ranked just right. To be honest with you, so I don't know. So what's your plans while you're down there in Atlanta besides competing?
Oh, just getting to meet everybody.
Okay.
I'm gonna drive over there on Saturday. Yeah, I'm about 2 hours away.
Are you now? You're going to drive, or somebody gonna take you? You gonna win somebody?
I think my parents are gonna take me.
They're gonna take you. I hear you. Now, can you drive, Vic?
No.
I'm kind of jealous. I hate driving. I drive all the time. It gets old. You ever think about learning to drive?
No.
I know they got the hand controls. That's why I was asking you.
I haven't really looked into that much yet.
I hear you. So what's you staying the night down there or just driving down, driving back?
I'm just driving down, driving back. Yeah.
That's cool. I'm glad your parents was able to take you.
Yep. Bacon and Jet says, I wonder how many people would lose rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock in the Slav Olympics if it were held. I don't even know what that means. Bacon, sorry.
Yeah, D4 said it was a Big Bang theory reference. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've never watched that show either.
I'm not that cool.
Hey, what's up, Eddie K? Thank you for joining us on the stream this evening.
So what's your favorite UGA game you ever been to?
Favorite UGA game I've ever been to? Let's see. Yeah, I've been to 2 games, and I've been to a spring game. Well, see, I think I went to a game in 2016. Yeah, it was the first home game against Nicholls State, and we almost lost that one. Yeah, that was in Kirby's first year.
Okay.
And then in 2017, I went to the game at Auburn, and of course we got blown out.
Oh,
yeah.
But you came back and beat them, so.
Yeah, and then I went to the 2019 spring game.
I've never been to a spring game. I never have. It's never worked out where I've been able to go. I know one year they actually moved our spring game from actually. We have a real nice hotel that's like 45 minutes away. It's kind of a weird place for a real nice hotel, but it's a legit 5-star hotel. And they were holding the spring game there, and I didn't. I wanted to go so bad, but I ended up having to work, and I couldn't get off to go. I know that the hotel I'm talking about is the same one where the Saints used to come hold their training camp, And then when they left, the Texans came in to hold their training camp. It's Greenbrier Hotel. I don't know if you ever heard of it or not.
No, never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Yes, so you're a West Virginia fan, right?
I am. Yeah, I'm a West Virginia fan.
Yeah.
Always been a West Virginia fan.
You know how many games have you been to?
Well, I used to have season tickets. So, I mean, I've been to lots of games, but it just things happened, and I got a family and stuff, and so I had to give up the season tickets. We had them for about 3 years, but I've been to lots of games up in Morgantown. I don't go to as much as I used to, mainly because I just like watching them on TV, to be honest with you. Not just that game. I'm a big fan of college football. So for me, I can get up in the morning and I can literally watch game day as soon as it comes on, and I can literally watch it till the last game goes off in the Pac-12. I love all college football.
Yes, that I do. Yeah. Yeah. I love college football too. Yeah, I'll spend all day Saturday watching it. Yeah, from game day through like the primetime games. Yeah, I don't usually stay up for the late night Pac-12 games though.
Yeah. So that's usually what I do. Like I said, now I have watched. Usually lately when I've been up, sometimes West Virginia about once a year will have a game on a Thursday or Friday night, and those are usually the ones I try to go to. Last time I went up there was when we went up and played Baylor on a Thursday night, and we won that game. That was 2018, I think was the last time, or 19, maybe it was 19. Last time I've been up. So, but I've seen a lot of exciting games in Morgantown.
Yeah, that's good.
So I don't know what. How long have you been a real Georgia fan? And what I mean by a real fan is, you actually kept up with them and followed them and done your research and everything like that. Not just casually watched them on TV or just seeing what happened. How long have you been like a dedicated fan?
I'm pretty much. For as long as I could remember, I've been a Georgia fan. I've rooted for Georgia. I think I am. My mom used to be just a Georgia fan only, but I wasn't really a big college football fan. But I would watch the Dogs every Saturday. I wasn't really until I got into high school that I became, a big college football fan and, started, watching, college football, obsessively like I do now.
Now, I know that you watched the NFL some, but what about high school? You ever watch high school games or?
No, I never watched high school. No.
Never watch high school. I used to follow my high school around quite a bit, but I haven't really watched a couple of them games.
My high school's football team is terrible.
It doesn't matter. I mean, listen, my senior year we were perfect, and we had a perfect season. My senior year, so we went 0-10. Didn't win a game.
But we've done that before.
My high school career, I played my junior and my senior year. We went 1-19. We only won one game, which was my junior year. We lost a bunch of close games. We didn't have we had a lot of younger kids. We had a lot of freshmen and a lot of sophomores. And matter of fact, when I was a junior, we didn't have any seniors on the team whatsoever. And we didn't have hardly anybody. We only had 3 people that actually played football in high school. Now we had some that played middle school or came in from middle school my junior year. And then my senior year, we only had 5 seniors. Everybody else was, like I said, a lot of freshmen and sophomores and stuff like that playing, which really hurt us.
Wow.
So.
Yes, I was in the band when I was in high school. Yeah. So I went to all the games.
Did you? What did you play?
Yeah, I played my mom percussion. Yeah, I played a lot of kind of the accessories. Let's see, I I play like a little crash cymbal or a cowbell or a gong or wind chimes.
That's cool. Now
Stuff like
was your high school band, was it a big band or was it a kind of a small
No.
band? Small band.
it was a small band. Yeah,
Yeah, we had
small school. Yeah.
our band wasn't too big, but I know that there was we had a team that we played, and it was kind of funny because their band, I'm not even kidding you, had like 120 people in it.
Wow.
And it was a single way school. I mean, no kidding. The
Wow,
band had more people in it than like what they had paying tickets to come see.
Wow.
But they were really good. That they were known for their band. That was kind of what they did.
Yeah, that's a really big band for a 1A school.
Yeah.
Yeah. My high school was 2A.
Yeah, mine was 2A.
And our band was like half the size of that band. We had about 60 or 70
Wow.
people in ours. Yeah.
Well, that's still quite a bit. When I played, when I was in high school, our band wasn't too big. I'd say we probably had maybe 20 some people in our band. But a lot of people didn't do band as much here. But so what year did you graduate high school?
2016.
2016. So you're gonna be able to go to Georgia spring game this year?
Yeah. I might. Yeah, we'll see.
Now you live fairly close to the campus, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. You ever get to see any football players or anything like that around town or anything?
No, I never see anyone around town. No.
Never seen anything around town. That's cool.
Yeah. What year did you graduate?
2006. 2006, a long time ago. Feels like a long time ago. You graduated what, 5-6 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
About I guess it'll be 5 years in May. Yeah.
Okay. So how so your high school team, they must be pretty close to the Athens, right?
Yeah.
So do they ever get to go to the stadium or get to go tour the campus or anything like that? Or did y'all ever get to go do stuff like that?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't do that. No.
Y'all didn't do that. How big is Athens? I've never been down to Athens.
How big is Athens? Oh well, yeah, it's about usual college town size, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess Atlanta's much bigger, right?
Way bigger.
I've never been to Atlanta, and I did spend some time in Brunswick, Georgia. You ever heard of Brunswick, Georgia?
Yeah.
I lived 3 weeks of my life in Brunswick, Georgia. So it's been over 9 years ago now. I've been down there. It's about this time of year. It was real nice. Actually, the weather was real nice down there this time of year.
Yep. Yeah. Bacon and Jet says that his football team was terrible as well.
Yeah, mine was terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, I wanted to run the ball one time real bad, Mike Vick, and they never would let me run the ball. I started my junior and senior year. I played offensive tackle and defensive tackle, especially on short yardage situations. When my senior year, I remember that's all I wanted to do was run the ball. And I even talked to the coach about it for the game. I was like, come on, coach, let me in there. Just run the ball one time. Just see what I can do. He wouldn't let me do it at all. And then in the fourth quarter on senior night, I go out there. Did they do senior night at your school?
Yeah.
Okay. So I go out there and I asked my coach, I was like, come on, coach. I said, let me run the ball one time, just one time. He wouldn't let me do it. He said, Chris, stop that. He said, we're trying to get back in the game. I said, coach, we're losing 42-6. We're not getting back in the game. He wouldn't let me in there. I never did get a chance to run the ball one time. Now I got to do it in practice and stuff, but it just wasn't the same. but never did do it. So, you ever been to any other college games besides Georgia?
No.
No, none worth going to.
No.
Okay. What about the Falcons? You ever went and watched them play?
No, I've never been to the Falcon Stadium. No.
Have you not? That's something I have yet to do is be able to go to a pro game. That's what I'd like to do. See, I'm a big fan of the Bears, and it's one time we had bought. We didn't buy the tickets yet, but we had purchased a hotel, and we were buying train tickets, and we were going to. Me and my wife was going to go up, and because I live real close to an Amtrak. And so for us to drive up there, it was like 12 hours. Well, if we got on an Amtrak, it was 16 hours, but it was one of them sleeper cars. So we could have left here at night and slept up there and been up there on a train and then got off. And our hotel was literally like a block away from the train station. And then the stadium was like 2 or 3 blocks away. So it was all right there. And then we could have just got back on the train and came back home, but then my wife she ended up getting real bad kidney stones and ended up having to have surgery, like literally a week before the game. So we had to cancel our reservations and stuff. We never got a chance to go. And then last year, we had COVID and all that stuff. So I'm hoping to be able to make it to a game this year. So, I know that we did come back and beat your Falcons this year.
Yeah, y'all did. Yeah, I know. That was another choke job. Yeah, after we had just lost to the Cowboys last week. Yeah, we blew a 20-point lead. Yeah, we were up like 20-0 at one point. Then it was 29-10 at halftime, and then they had that onside kick. And then of course we blew a 16-point lead against the Bears. Yeah, going into the
I thought it was a 3-score.
So after that game, I was ready to fire Dan Quinn. Yeah, I made a video where I said that I was done with Dan Quinn.
Do you think do you think Dan Quinn's a problem, or you think it's your GM?
Both.
Both,
probably.
See, I'm a Bears fan, and I don't think our issue is the head coach. I really think our issues are Ron Pace. He's made a lot of questionable decisions for us. He's been there. He's had 3 coaches underneath of him, and he's made a lot of questionable. Sorry, that's my dog. He's made a lot of questionable decisions. With some of their personnel, and he's wasted away a lot of our first-round draft picks.
Yeah.
And that's what's really hurt our team. He's missed on several first-round draft picks, and that's really hurt us.
Yes. How did you feel about y'all drafted Mitch Trubisky? Yeah, when y'all could have had Patrick Mahomes.
And Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or Deshaun Watson.
But you know what? Would you really want Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes? Just think of all the cap room we have right now that they don't have because we didn't draft them to. Did you ever think about it like that, Mike Vick?
No.
That's how I try to sell it to myself, because it's awful. Mitch Trubisky was awful. I never wanted Mitch Trubisky when we drafted him. I didn't know a whole lot about Mitch Trubisky. I tell you who I actually wanted was that I think his name was Solomon. He went to the 49ers, which was 1 pick ahead of us. I thought that's what we were going to do, is we were going to go up and draft him, which he ended up being a bust. So Trubisky had a hard shake with Chicago. I'm going to be honest with you. He had a hard shake with Chicago. And he hasn't had a lot of talent around him. Okay. And then he's come in and we have, the head coach at the time was John Fox, and John Fox, all he wanted to do was run the ball up the middle, and was all about defense. John Fox killed me with that stuff. he had about 5 plays in there. You talk about Georgia not running a grown-up offense. The Bears was definitely not running a grown-up offense. Then he comes in, Mitch Trubisky's second year. We switch the head coach, and we get what's his name? I can't think of it right now. Matt Nagy. And Matt Nagy, he runs a little bit more wide open of an offense. And the first year, I thought Trubisky looked good. And it just, ever since then, it just kind of went downhill for us. And he hasn't looked good. But then again, he goes back. To me, it's like we drafted Cole Clement last year. Cole Clement, another tight end. He wasn't great last year. He wasn't real good. And I know that Cole Clement was a second-round draft pick, but when you're not drafting with a first-round draft pick, I kind of feel like that you really need to hit on that second-round draft pick. And then who do we get a tight end? We didn't need a tight end at the time. At the time, we had Trey Burton on our team, which was another questionable decision that he made. We also had then he got Jimmy Graham. Paid all that money to Jimmy Graham. Still nothing but tight ends. That seems to be what he's done, is bring in nothing but tight ends and defense. That's all Ryan Pace wants to bring in.
Yeah, I guess he really likes tight ends.
He does. Last year, going into training camp, we had 10 tight ends on our team.
Wow.
10 tight ends. I mean, ridiculous. I mean, then we way overpaid Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham, way past his prime. And we paid him money that what we should have paid him if he was in his prime. And he really has been passed around and hasn't really been. Honestly, he had one good year in Seattle, but he was really good in New Orleans, and they kind of got rid of him at the right time. And we could have done so much other things last year with that second-round draft pick than drafting Cole Clement. We could have got that Chenault kid from Colorado. There were several people we passed on. We could have got Jonathan Taylor. We could have drafted him. Who was the other running back? Who was the running back that went to Baltimore? J.K. Dobbins, right?
Yeah.
We passed on him. And we have a good running back in David Montgomery, but we don't – that's all we have. We're using a wide receiver in at running back, and obviously that's not the he's not been the best. Cordell Patterson's a great football player, but he's not a good running back. And then we got Tariq Cohen, who is to me just a specialty guy, and we bring Cohen in, and he's not an every down back. He's not, he's a specialty guy. He's a gadget player, and we got him in there. He got hurt and was out most of the year. And then there was times where we didn't have David Montgomery in, and we couldn't run the ball. Sorry, I'm getting on a Bears tangent. They drive me.
What about Wims?
Wims is good. I mean, we didn't give up a whole lot for Wims, so I mean, I can't really complain. I mean, he's come in there and he's done good for us. For what he is, he's done good for us. He's not a bad player for us. So I think we got him later, maybe like 5th or 6th round, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's not been bad for us. He played for Georgia, didn't he?
Yeah.
Riley Ridley's been a bust. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Who drafted Riley Ridley?
We drafted him.
Drafted him, and then y'all cut him.
Yeah. Well, he's still on the team, but
he's still on the team. Okay.
But he was on the practice squad the first year, and then the second year he's been with us, he hasn't done that much.
Yeah, y'all were the first NFL team to play on Nickelodeon.
Yeah. Gosh, who did we play? Was it the Saints?
Yeah, it was the Saints. Yeah.
Saints in the playoffs, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, just Mitch Trubisky come in there and lost that game for us. He really did. I mean, I understand he doesn't do a whole lot to help us. He's just a game manager. You know what I mean? And I don't know. He's not the answer for Chicago. And one of the things that we got Allen Robinson, and I don't understand why we're not re-signing Allen Robinson. Now, if they franchise tag him, I get that. But why are we not re-signing or trying to make an attempt to get him? To me, Allen Robinson is definitely a top 10 receiver in the league. By far our best offensive person. He caught 1,200 yards, I think, the past 2 seasons, and that's with Nick Foles and Mitch Trubisky as your quarterback. What's the most off-season moves you hope that the Falcons are going to make?
Yeah, well, yeah. So about Todd Gurley. So I love Todd Gurley, but I think that is just over for him. Yeah, I think he's done.
Nothing left in the tank.
Never gonna be the same. I think
He has a lot of knee issues, though, don't he?
that's clear. Yeah, but that he has arthritis in his knee. So
Yeah, running back only has so many carries. They really do.
yeah, and then of course we brought in Arthur Smith. Yeah, the OC from the Titans. Yes, thinking that yeah, maybe we should draft Najee Harris in the first round, so we can have kind of that wrecking ball in the backfield. Yeah, because he reminds me a lot of Derrick Henry and all that.
So you all are drafting 6th, right? Am I right by saying that?
Derrick Henry, so I think Najee Harris is kind of built like Derrick Henry, similar kind of running style. It's just a wrecking ball. Yeah, I think we're drafting 3rd. I think
3rd. I thought it was
3rd.
wow.
Right, 3rd.
And you would draft Najee Harris at 3rd.
Yeah, because I think he's going to be taken in the first round. Yeah, and then he'll be taken. Yeah, maybe. I'll be okay if we. Maybe we took Fields in the first round, and then maybe we, settled for Travis Etienne in the second round. But
I'm looking at it here.
Yeah. So what do you think about that? Yeah, do you think I'm crazy or?
Okay, I don't. I think that if you're drafting 3rd, I thought y'all were drafting 6th, but if you're drafting 3rd, I don't think that you should take Najee Harris at 3rd. I think if you want to draft Najee Harris, I think that you move back in the first round. Because I think you could get Najee Harris at 20, in the first round and be able to get more picks out of it. So, that's what I would do. No, y'all are drafting 4th. 4th.
4th. Okay.
Yeah, you got Miami. You got let's see, you got Jacksonville at 1. Of course, they're going to draft Trevor Lawrence, and then you got the Jets at 2. And it says that they're. I'm looking here at just a mock draft, and they say that they're looking at Justin Fields. So if they draft Justin Fields at 2, that would work out perfect because I wouldn't mind to try to make an attempt to get Sam Darnold. To be honest with you. Not that I think that Sam Darnold's great or would change our franchise for us. I do feel like that Sam Darnold was a good quarterback. I think the Jets are a bad situation for anybody, any quarterback. I don't know if there's any quarterback that could come in and make the Jets a playoff team, year one. I really don't. This year was kind of a wash with Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
So if we could get Sam Darnold for cheap, I would love to get Sam Darnold.
Yeah. And then who do you want to do? And then would you want to cut Foles or Trubisky?
Well, Trubisky's we didn't re-sign a deal with Trubisky, and it
so he's gone.
So he will be. I mean, we could honestly still work out something between now and whenever free agency starts. But once free agency starts, he'll be an official free agency. Foles, we got to pay Foles this year. I don't know how much we got to pay him, but if we got, I don't want to keep Foles. Foles has not been the answer for us at all. Okay. It really hasn't. Let's see what they got Najee Harris, looking at. And this is just a mock draft on 24/7 Sports. So let me go down here. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I see that they got Devontae Smith. That's something y'all don't need as another receiver.
What they had us drafting? Not
let's see. I think they have y'all drafting in this draft. Actually, the one I'm looking at for 24/7 Sports, they're number 1. They have Trevor Lawrence. Number 2, they have the Jets picking Zach Wilson. The other one had Justin Fields. Number 3, they got Miami Dolphins picking the offensive tackle out of Oregon.
Sinai, POL.
Yeah, yeah. And then 4, they've got you all actually drafting Justin Fields out of Ohio State.
Yeah.
How would you feel about that?
Yeah, I'd be okay with taking Justin Fields. Yeah.
Would you be okay with taking Fields?
Yeah.
Mike, do you think Justin Fields wants to come back and play in a Georgia uniform?
Well, it wouldn't be a Georgia uniform. It would be a Falcons uniform.
Falcons, but they're based out of Georgia.
Yeah, I think that he'd be willing to play for the Falcons. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, I think he'd be cool with that. Yeah.
Let me go down here. I'm interested to see where Najee Harris is they're picking at.
Yeah, who's taking Najee Harris?
You know who I would rather pick over Najee Harris, and I think he could be a generational type talent. Would be Kyle Pitts from Florida. I don't know how you feel about Kyle Pitts, but I really like Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, I think Kyle Pitts is really good. Yeah.
Let me see. I'm still not seeing him. We're 23 for Najee Harris. Let's see. Going on down. They don't even have Najee Harris going in the first round.
Oh, okay.
They have the only running back they have is Travis Etienne, which if it were me, I would pick Najee Harris over Travis Etienne. I think he's a better running back. Not to take anything away from Travis Etienne, but I just feel like that Najee Harris is a better running back. So what about Justin Fields in the first round and maybe trading up a little bit in the second round and maybe getting Najee Harris? Would that make your draft?
Yes, that would be the best situation. Definitely. Yeah, I'd be really happy if we could get Fields and Harris. Yeah, that would be amazing.
I bet it would. I would definitely love that for me. All right. Now, how does Mike Vick treat draft night?
How do I treat draft night?
Yeah.
We usually all do the live stream. I think my mom, Uncle Lou usually streams on draft night. Yes, I'll join Uncle Lou's stream. Yeah.
Now, do you get excited when it comes to draft night?
Yeah, this will be my first draft night on YouTube. So.
Okay. But you get excited?
No, I don't usually watch the draft. No, I just look it up. The next day. I don't usually watch it.
Oh my goodness, Mike Vick! I love the draft. You don't understand. That's the draft is my thing. I don't know why I love it so much. Like I look forward to the draft more than I do watching some NFL games. I'm not like my Bears, but I love the draft.
You like the draft better than the games?
See, I know it sounds stupid, but I do. Now, like just some NFL games. Now, if you're just asking me, like, if I'd rather watch the Bears play, obviously I'd rather watch the Bears play. But let's say you got the Chargers versus the Oakland Raiders on
you don't really care about that.
On Sunday Night Football, I would rather watch the draft. I love the draft. For me, I love college football. That's absolutely my favorite thing. But my second favorite thing to watch in sports is probably my Bears and then the NFL draft. I love the NFL draft. So I don't know why.
Yeah.
So, well, Mike, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I've got to get off here and do some family things and get ready for bed. I got a big day tomorrow. I got to work. I got to work in the morning, and then I'm off for a couple hours. I got to go back and work tomorrow night too. So I got a big day tomorrow. So, you take careful, and I'm gonna head out, bud.
It was good to talk to you too. I'll see you next time.
All right, buddy. You have a great day. Thank you.
Yeah, you too. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the broadcast. Thank you to everyone who came on the stream tonight. Yeah, Welky. I want to give a big thank you for coming on the StreamYard with me, and then thank you to those in the comment section. Let's see, Grayson, Bacon and Jet, D4 Sports, Eddie K, Bacon Megan, Bama Banker, Carter, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Atypical Gump, Belky, Jeff Brom, him, BYU fan, Nick Navarro, Brad Pitt, Shannon Mitchell. Thanks for coming on stream. So yes, y'all have a good weekend, and we'll do it again next Friday. Yep, 7 p.m. Right here on Viktube.